Partner and roommate Chaos Cross. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Old School Matt, and I'm the proud president and CEO of Old School Studios. And tonight we are doing the soft announcement coming forward, which will be in the next few weeks or so, for Old School Studios.
That's right. This is going to be a huge collaboration channel with me, Old School Matt here, and a couple of friends that we have together. We're going to be doing a lot of various games over different consoles and a couple different genres too.
And Old School Studios came about the idea of what I really believe gaming to be about. Gaming is not supposed to be about politics, arguing, and fan bases. Gaming at its core value is supposed to be about fun. And I've always found gaming to be the most fun when you're playing with friends, live and in person.
Yeah, and we kind of got the inspiration of doing this from both Chugga Conroy, Proton John, and their collaborative channel, The Runaway Guys. And honestly, we'll be doing some games that, they've done every now and then, but we'll also do some interesting stuff around here.
Yeah, maybe you should tell them about some of the games you plan on doing in that the Runaway Guys haven't really touched before.
Well, let's see. First off, I'm going to be doing some, a couple Final Fantasy games. I'll occasionally do some Lego games as well. And actually, I'll save that for the announcement of my first game. But we'll also be doing some occasional stuff on either Saturdays or Sundays, which will be our community nights with everyone. We'll mainly do stuff like maybe some Mario Party, Mario Kart.
Some board games. Maybe we'll just be drinking and playing Cards Against Humanity. Just anything we as a group have fun doing.
Yeah, exactly. So the main people who's going to be involved in this will be myself, Old School Matt here, one of our friends, one of my friends from work, and also Old School Matt's friend, Blaze Cinda. She's mainly going to be doing the Pokemon games. Go ahead and say what you'll be doing.
My biggest thing is I want to handle games I had fun with as a kid. I'll be tackling a lot of old 64 games, a lot of GameCube stuff, a little bit of Sony stuff as it comes forth. But for me, my focus is mostly on those community nights, because that is the heart and soul of this entire project. And one of the guys we're introducing in the next couple of weeks or so will be in charge of one of our bigger projects, and that which, much like our first projects, we can't exactly tell you about just yet, but we promise you will know that very soon.
Oh yeah, and honestly, I'm excited to do this, As you may know, I've been doing the YouTube channel for a couple of years now. It's gained some headway, but not too much. But honestly, being with Old School Matt here, it's going to be really fun.
And a little background about this. Me and Cross actually went to high school together. We graduated the same year, and
we kind of fell out a bit after we graduated until this jackass here, finally got back, started talking on Facebook, and we started, talking about all this, and honestly, the plans for this started last year.
Hey, between the two of us, I'd had this idea going back several years when I was working with a few other people, but I just never had the ability to do it at the time until Cross over here finally got me off my ass.
That's right.
And we just figured, you know what? If we're going to do this, we need to do this the full-on way.
That's right.
So we ended up getting a townhouse, we ended up getting equipment, and we're really looking forward to how all this will play out.
Yeah, so in the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing the full announcement on Old School Matt's channel,
which would be Old Studios.
And I'll definitely post the channel on both my Facebook and Twitter accounts. The Facebook name is Isaac Harrell. Twitter handle is. Sorry, let me pull it up real quick.
And while he's doing that, I'll be doing a semi-formal announcement on my Twitter account, which is just Old School Matt 3.
All right, yeah, the Twitter handle is at Merciless Sun 13. Both the M and S for that are capitalized. Um, yeah, so that'll be pretty fun. And yeah, we hope to see you guys at the announcement and then when we first start our projects together.
And again, while we can't now, Isaac has announced a lot of the things he plans to do. Specifically, I'll actually announce a few games I plan on doing down the list. Some probably haven't seen the light of day for a lot of people in a long time. I plan on doing, especially for me, the Mega Man Legend games at some point.
Yeah, which he's been practicing the past couple days, and he said he's gotten pretty far on them.
I plan on going back to the old collections and finding a copy of a game called Mystical Ninja Goemon for the N64. Trust me, you guys watch this game, you are going to love it. But that's in the future. And then there's also my master projects, which I will not be announcing at this current moment. But know this, it should be able to be pulled off. It will be one of the most epic things a gaming channel has been able to do.
Yeah, and one of our friends and partners that will be doing this channel will also be doing a game that will also be occasionally joining them with, Stardew Valley. I personally have never played the game. I've heard good things about it, like a kind of mix between, let's see, Harvest Moon and kind of those old dungeon crawler games. And he said that there's some multiplayer aspects to it, so that'll be pretty fun.
Come on, people. We'll get him in Stardew Valley before it's over. I swear to you. Everyone else on this crew has a copy of this game.
Yeah, I honestly don't. And things may change every now and then. We may switch a couple games off, but we'll see where things go.
And we're just starting out now, so hopefully we get a following going for this, and we have the ability to give you great content. And we're not just doing this to make the money, to make the fans.
I'll be honest, that's kind of my reason, but I am with Old School Matt with saying that he wants to do this to have fun, do these community nights and do everything.
For me, gaming isn't a job. For me, gaming is supposed to be fun.
And yeah, it's definitely going to be something else. Yeah.
And for the time being, this is our announcement. I'm going to hand things back over to Chaos as to do his Spider-Man stream. But I hope to talk to you all very soon.
Yeah, so that was the announcement from Old School Matt here. Honestly, it's going to be awesome. Now, as you know, I've done a couple of videos for Spider-Man here. I've collected all the suits. And, let me see. Actually, let me go ahead and throw on my favorite, 2099. So, yeah, I've already beaten the game, already collected all the bases and and all the tokens here. Maybe a couple challenges for our good friend Taskmaster, but I won't worry about that. And honestly, let's just have some fun swinging around. This is going to be one game I'm going to be doing on the channel as well, because I've been a fan of Spider-Man since, well, the first movie came out, Tobey Maguire did. And that is also what started me to be a huge fan of Marvel. And if you're a fan of that, then you'll definitely like some of the projects I'll be doing along the way. Yeah, as I said, I'll be tackling some of the Lego stuff, Spider-Man. I recently got the Ultimate Spider-Man game on the GameCube, so that's gonna be freaking awesome. And also for the GameCube, we've been getting a couple games that, of course, everyone's been following, but also been getting some stuff that intrigues us, and also stuff that maybe I've never heard of but would be intriguing. Like, as I said, I'm a huge fan of the Final Fantasy games. I'll be doing that. So maybe I'll be getting Crystal Chronicles. So that would be awesome. Alright, so now we're finally going along and chasing someone in a freaking car. There we go. Yoink! Alright, I got this. Nailed it! Alright. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this game, honestly. Nailed it! Now it's coming back to me.
And that's why I never bothered to get my license. Found that in the web swinging.
So as you may have noticed, the voice for Spider-Man there is Yuri Lowenthal. Some of you huge anime fans may know him as Sasuke Uchiha. Yep. The voice of one of the biggest edgelords of all of anime. Also voices one of, well, correction, everyone's favorite superhero. And this game also has a huge collection of villains and a couple supporting characters. Let me show you. So of course we have Spider-Man or Peter Parker. Yeah, the first major villain that you see, well, major, but he's minor in this, is the Kingpin. He is actually a tutorial boss, which is somewhat odd, but it works. Then we also have Herman Schultz, otherwise known as the Shocker. He was a really good boss, which I wish had a little more involvement. Overall, he was very fun, and I will be playing this game in the future. You'll see how good these fights are. Oh, wait, what was I doing there? I didn't mean to leave that. And then we have Tombstone, which, believe it or not, he is actually an optional boss. I thought it was pretty cool to see. Let's see. Morgan Michaels, fun fact, and yeah, there it is. I think I saw a reference in one of his emails to him being Greek. Maybe Michaels is an Americanized name and he's been published as Michaelopoulos or something. That is actually a possible meaning to him being Michael Morbius. Man, imagine if he became Morbius, a living vampire. That would be pretty awesome. And now we get to the real nitty-gritty of all the characters on here. We have Scorpion, Rhino, which, by the way, you fight both of them at the same time. It is by far my favorite boss fight. Then you have Electro and Vulture, which, once again, you fight both of them at the same time. Then you have Mr. Negative. Now, a lot of these characters here have been recurring characters in this universe. You never actually see anything like that, but, you know, that's mentioned numerous times. Mr. Negative is actually a first for this game, and he is part of the Sinister Six, which is led by Mr. Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus. My favorite villain, yeah, my favorite Spider-Man villain. And his voice actor is also the guy who is the Reverse Flash in some of the animated movies, such as, well, the Flashpoint. And then here's another optional boss, Taskmaster. Well, yeah, I'll kind of give you a bit of a tour, but I'm gonna leave you with this. I've been kind of dabbling with gaming for the past few years in this channel, and I never got serious. But with old school Matt here with me and all the stuff that we'll be doing with, you know, all the partners for our channel and stuff we'll be doing, I can't wait to see what all will happen. This is Chaos Cross. I'll see you guys in the formal announcement for the channel, and then when we get things started, my first project. I will be doing the first game here, well, for Old School Studios, and yeah, I'll see you guys then.